team. Welcome everybody. And the camera is.
Hello.
Hello everybody. And we get people.
We have some guests today.
Oh yes. Let's first do the. So hey Dan. Hey Sean.
Hello.
Ayan.
Hello.
Justine.
Hello.
Hello.
Caitlin.
Hello.
Legacy. And Thomas. New
Hello,
Thomas.
everyone.
French one.
We got. Introduce your guests.
This is John.
You don't want to be on camera at all?
That's
Welcome, John.
Hello, welcome.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Hold on a second, I need to press a button to see so they see. So that's Sirian.
Arian. And then we have
Erica.
Erica. Hi.
And you're John, right?
Right, John.
And you're John. All right.
So we have 3 guests in the house today. Very nice.
All right.
So, and Eric has been here before for a webinar, so that was in the spring, I believe, right?
And everybody is very advanced.
Very good. How is everybody today?
Very good. How are you?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
The
Good.
universe.
Filled with joy and excitement.
Oh,
Yes.
That's good. That's the way I like to hear. Joy and excitement.
Boy, they're cooler than we are.
Yes.
All right. So Justin started the topic. Yes, we want to colonize the website ashtarcommand.net, I guess. It's a new website. Google for Ashtar Command. They have 13,000 Lightworkers, and let's make a colony there. I tried to create a group, and it wasn't approved because they don't like when people just come from outside, don't speak to anyone, don't know anyone, and start making groups. They want first us to be active and then become members, and then sort of we can group. Usually, this kind of big websites, you have to speak to organizers and be nice to them, and they can do you a favor and create a group for you. But then within your group, you sort of can moderate the discussion, because when you have that many members, discussion has to be moderated very often, almost every time. So that's how it goes. But I think we should go there and a few other Ning sites. These are huge sites with thousands of people. We need to make colonies there. Like, we are good at making colonies, right?
Yes.
All right. So Justin, you were saying that you are in communication with Ashtar, and I guess that's it's nice.
That's good.
We want to have bigger network. We want to network with people here and people there. We had someone coming from Galactic Federation 1 or 2 times. I don't know if it is public, but we had that.
Yes, they're within myself as well. There's a lot of messages that have been coming through so much lately. So much so that, like, the universe is, I felt like I needed to stay here where I'm at. However, everything points to me going on a journey. And the more I've gone with the flow, the universe has provided everything needed for the journey.
Good.
So tomorrow the journey starts, and I'll actually be in San Antonio with Sister Roxy. So that'll be interesting, being able to go and be with her and meet her and learn with her and from her and just see what starts coming in when we're, in closer proximity to each other.
Cool.
Good. All right. So I wanted to invite again Ascended Masters. I wanted to invite again Jesus. I wanted to invite someone invited people, people ship flying over Europe, so that was an invitation. I also wanted to invite whoever wants to communicate to us directly without channeling and telepathy, like through UFO sightings, through appearances in our rooms, through something physical which we can see and touch. So if anybody who is interested in that kind of communication, direct communication. I would like them to channel and give us some ideas about that. I want more, in addition to channeling and telepathy, I want more just to see them, to touch them, that sort of thing, or to being physically taken. We want to expand on that.
I don't wish to speak on behalf of Sean, but I know that Sean has been very interested in attempting communication with Fendorian energy. So, like, that'd be quite cool to learn a little bit more about who these Fendorians are.
Yes, we come across them. They are present in the colonies. So,
They were.
what else?
Lakesh. Haven't seen that guy for a while.
Oh, Lakesh.
I miss him.
Yeah, Lakesh.
Adorable.
Actually, Lakesh has been in some personal sessions, but not here with us at the webinar so much lately.
Ah, is he the one that specializes in dreams and astral projections? Like he knows about them?
He knows about them. I'm not sure if he's a specialist or not, but I know he is.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. I don't know what he's a specialist in, really. What would Lakesh be a specialist in?
Celebrations.
He knows other people. That's his biggest thing, I think. And celebrations.
Their way of doing things is to sit there wherever they are, levitate wherever they are, and astral travel anywhere, technologically astral travel anywhere. That's what they do. They explore the galaxy by remaining in their world. Which, any one of us should be able to do that, right?
Right.
Just sit in your room and meditate and astral travel. That's what Lakesh does.
Mm-hmm.
But he also levitates. Meditate and levitate.
Meditates and levitates. Meditates and levitates.
So that's what Lakesh has been showing me in my dream state. I've been going to the planet a lot lately, and it feels just like that. I just feel like I've been in meditation. I feel like I've been flying. I feel like I've been celebrating. It's been so much fun. So much fun. I literally understand I've been multi-locating. I understand I've been completely remote viewing. I understand I'm completely fully telepathic. Like every ability that we consider to be ESP has been awakened, not only awakened, but fully activated and integrated. And on top of that, there's new ideas and new energies that are adding strengths to these, as well as just new ideas of love that'll be more beneficial than
Interesting.
that.
What
Some of
was the idea of love? I'm interested in that.
Same here.
New ideas of love is a great thought. What is it? A dimensional thing, or is it actually a feeling, or is it a?
Just a feeling. It's just simple truths, simple loves. Just when I hear people speak now, even if it's in anger, all I hear is just, I need love, but I'm not sure what kind of love I need right now. Okay, well, let me reflect the love that you're showing me.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to do it the most loving way possible. And then I'm going to show a couple other ways of love, and then we'll ask together which way is the most comfortable for both of us to live in balance.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Talking about love, I just received a comment, and that comment, I kind of answered to that comment on YouTube, and that's why I was a little bit late, and then there was technical difficulty. So the comment was on Jesus's video. Somebody said something about sin and blasphemy. How do you pronounce it? Blasphemy?
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy. I had to Google what it is. I know what sin is a little bit, but
Sin and blasphemy. Okay.
but they were saying that whatever I was saying about Jesus was what was that word? Blasphemy. So basically, I said that I usually don't sin because at any moment what I do is I do it because it's my choice and believe it's the best way I can do it. I always have to balance and make the choices. So I never sin because I I'm afraid of something. You know, it's a balance and it's a choice. So Sid is not very much in my vocabulary because I do it because I'm nice and I think it's whatever I do is nice, right?
Mhm.
So, but in terms of Christianity, I really like Christianity. As a Jew, I like Christianity. Like for me, Jesus is an energy. It's a personality, an entity, and an energy which helps ascension. And that's what I learned from many channelings, especially the ones by another Jew, Robert Shapiro. He channeled Jesus and his disciples. And the main idea there is that Jesus is an energy which comes to different civilizations to help them ascend. So, and Jesus comes to this world many times, and one of these incarnations is famous, but other incarnations and just visitations are not as famous. He can come as anybody. He doesn't have to look like Jesus. And in this way, he can come at any time point, way in the past, in Sumerian time, way in the future, at any time point, and help us to ascend, basically by doing whatever he does, teaching and other things, and saving and healing. So I like that in that way, and I like Christianity as a religion because it unites people and it connects people to this energy. So I think it's great. I also speak from my perspective as I think I was incarnated and was a priest in different time periods, like Atlantean priest, Atlantean scientist, Jewish priest. I know genetically I come from Jewish rabbinic tradition. My ancestors were Kabbalah, enlightened Kabbalah teachers, and one of them is very famous. If you know Maharal of Prague, Yehuda Loeb, the creator of the Golem. I come from that rabbinic line. So when I look at the church, I'm always on the other side. I'm kind of in the how do you call it, congregation, and I'm also a priest. I feel myself aligned with the priests. And I wanted to tell you a joke which makes you maybe much more peace with the religion. It's a Jewish joke. You have to know the word shiksa. Shiksa is a word for non-Jewish woman. It's kind of, what's the word? Diminutive, a little bit. It's non-Jewish. It's not us. So a joke is, and also you have to know that Jews celebrate God from the end of Friday, the first time the star rises on Friday. It's Shabbat starting, and to the first time the Saturday star rises. So from that time to that time, you have to stop working and devote anything that you do to God. So work is prohibited. You don't work. You don't even drive, and some.
And you don't touch the computer.
Unless it is for God, I guess. I don't know, maybe, but some Jews even don't light the fire because that's considered to be work. In any case, the joke goes that a young man wanted to marry a shiksa, and he wanted a blessing from his father, and his father said, no, don't marry shiksa. It's wrong. But finally, the young man gets his way and marries shiksa and brings her home, and they live upstairs, and after whatever celebration and marriage, whatever, how do you call it, wedding, Saturday morning he comes down late, and his father meets him, and he says, "My son, every Saturday morning you were helping me to help with my financial books, record keeping, how do you call them, for my store, and this Saturday morning you wake up late. Why didn't you help me?" And his son says, "My wife said," actually his wife, Shiksa, took Judaism, and it's called took Judaism, so she married through Jewish tradition, and she said, "My wife says it's not appropriate to work on Saturday." And his father said, "I told you don't marry Shiksa." And the logic is, when you're on the other side, when you're a priest, you look at the same thing from a different angle. Many things are just given for people to, many prohibitions for people at all times to help them, like not to eat pork because maybe pork was dirty and infectious, and not have sex in the wrong way because it was a way to spread infection, right? And circumcision, was given, I think, by the aliens specifically at that time to prevent spreading of infection, to prevent cancer, papilloma cancer. So it was given as a sign of covenant with God. So we have covenant with God through circumcision only to prevent infection. But now we are we still have the covenant, although although circumcision is just purely medical thing. So, looking from that perspective, I like Christianity. Christianity has given the world a lot, and I like other religions. They've given the world a lot, and now we merge them together in creative way. And I invite my ascended masters and prophets from the past to speak to us. And what we do here is my way of doing religion. That's my religious outfit, and I'm a priest here. And and we have a wonderful congregation doing new religion, which is based on new truth we learned. Forgive me for that, but that's my approach. And I know my vibration is not very high, not very low, right in the middle. I'm sometimes poetic and sometimes scientific, and that's my way of serving the high energies. I invite these high energies to come through and to speak to us.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to say something about, you had somebody write that it was sinful and blasphemous. I came from a religious background where I went to United Wesleyan College, and my degree is in theology. So I can understand where they are from, because they are told that anything that doesn't go along with the Bible, or what they turn, what is in there, and there's only a certain amount of people that can be saved. Only those that accept Jesus can be saved. But you see, many of those things have been turned around by many people throughout the thousands of years that the Bible has been written. And the truth is that Spirit loves everyone. Love is divine. We should be getting along one with another. And we shouldn't have to worry about many of the things that are in the Bible, because do we stone people anymore? No. Do we cast them out of the city anymore? No. Does fire and brimstone hail down from the sky when somebody does something wrong? No. There's many things in there that just are not happening in this day and age. This is a different day and age. That was their culture, and we've moved through many, 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 many cultures since then. And what is good for that culture is not good for this culture. Because if we went back to stoning people and doing things of that nature, what good would that do? We're moving forward. That is the whole key. We are moving forward as a spiritual community. And as a spiritual community, you give up some of those barbaric ways. You learn to give unconditionally. You learn to love. You see, when that person wrote, "You're sinful and blasphemous and everything," was that out of love? Do you think? Was that a loving gesture? Was that the Christianity that you want to be? To judge others and call them names and put stigmas on them and make them feel bad. No, that's not where we're at.
I think I had it here or something wrong.
Do you all understand that? Do you agree with that, actually? Somebody was just talking, I didn't know who. But we come into a new age of light and understanding. And the barbarity of somebody calling names and judging is beyond us at this point. All right, with that, is there any questions?
I just muted everybody.
Oh. Well.
I was saying I'll be JC Ibarra, the one that'll offer, peace in stoning with the sacred herb. It's a different type of stoning this type of age. It's a different type fire and brimstone. You know, so this is how I found my happiness and how I found my, you know, my oneness. You know, who's to judge it? Not me. And now that I stopped judging it, I found my oneness, my wholeness, my singularity, and this is how it looks. This is what made me. And hey,
I don't like drugs. They make me stupid.
That's okay, brother. That you're the type that doesn't need it. I can already tell you're able to reach that. With me, I needed something to completely break myself down so as to find how high I really can reach and just really understand that I truly am limitless.
All right, I respect your choice. I hope you will find a way to reach it without drugs. And let's go to channeling now. All right.
Okay.
Please mute yourself because it helps the quality of the sound.
Hey,
I don't like drugs. They make me stupid.
that's okay, brother. That you're the type that doesn't need it. I can already tell you're able to reach that.
Hello,
Lakesh.
yes.
Oh, welcome.
How
Lakesh.
are you? What was that?
Just pressing buttons on the telephone on Android.
It sounded interesting to me, but in a way, it sounded a little dark. Not quite. But how are you today?
All right, the fall is here. The
Yes.
leaves are coming down, and we have a nice crowd around.
Yes. Yes. Welcome, everyone. Is there any questions for me today?
I guess the question which Alien brought was when the soul comes into the body, at which point of between birth around the birth.
It depends on what species you are.
Hello, human.
Human species, it depends. Now, let me qualify that and let you understand that it depends on the belief of the parents. Because when the soul comes in, it has to be, the parents have to know it's there. It cannot be there unless the parents know that it is there. Because they are the ones that bring it in. It can come in at conception. It can come in 3 months. It can come in 2 days. It can come in whenever they realize that this child has a soul. Do you understand? You are gods. Do you understand? You're God's spirit. You each have a God spirit, a God light, a spirit within, and you are able to put the soul there when you realize that it's there. If it is not there, you will not realize it. Do you understand? Or maybe you assume that the soul is there as soon as that it comes into the that conception is conceived. Well, then that it is there. It is whatever you believe that it comes in before the child is born. Yes, Max.
It sounds agnostic.
It's not agnostic. It is Gnostic.
I invite discussion.
Yes.
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 Would you be willing to speak on our celebrations and my journeys to your planet recently in dream state?
There are all kinds of celebrations happening on my planet at all times. Because there are... Which celebration were you in? With my goddaughter?
Just the celebration of learning that I'm a part of you. That
Yes.
you're a part of my father figure.
Yes, well, we were together in the sense that I introduced you to my jewelry and told you the histories of many things on our planets. We celebrated the fact of unity. We celebrated the fact of sharing different things and ideas. I introduced you to many people. Do you remember all these things?
Yes.
Yes. So, therefore, there was many celebrations. The celebration of meeting is a certain thing, and the celebration of learning, and the celebration of history, and the celebration of friendship, and love, and unity. Many things. What would you like me to expound upon?
I feel as if I've been exploring darkness as light and light as darkness, and transmuting all into love, unified love, unconditional, unified, simple truths and love.
It all can be energized by love. Love is an energy that charges things. It can charge the darkness. It can charge the light. It can charge neutrality. Do you understand? All things can be charged by love, and the emotion of love, the existence of purity and existence of the pure, which is love. It all can be charged with it. Love is separate from the light and separate from the darkness, but it is charged by it when you do it, when you give it a value. Do you understand? You can give darkness a light value. You can give light a darkness value. But the charging of love is something different.
I need to leave in a few minutes. I would like to invite new members who never spoke to Lakesh to step up and speak to them. I think Thomas is new, then the dude in space is new, and I think Earthling never spoke to Lakesh also.
Gee.
And Angela never spoke. Angela, you spoke once, I think. So please go ahead, Thomas, if you have anything to say.
Well, hello, Lakesh. It's really nice
Hello.
to talk to you.
Hello! You sound like very much energy. Yes. What is your question? Or what would you like to say? Perhaps it's not a question.
I will be more a statement, but maybe you can enlighten me on that. I have the feeling that I'm kind of blocked from accessing information.
Let me tell you something about blockages. They can be removed easily. When you believe that they are not there anymore, they are unblocked. When the energy in a body, when Jim does Reiki, I watch him unblock the system of energy that flows throughout the body. How do you think he does that? His intention is to unblock that area with energy, right? So you can have that same effect on yourself. Unblock yourself. Tell yourself that you are able to get beyond this point. Let yourself know that the only thing holding you back is you. Because that is the only thing holding you back. There is no one putting a block in your brain. There is nobody coming to you saying, you can't do that. There is no one there but you. And so therefore, once you let the block go, you tell yourself that the block is gone, and meditate, do an intention meditation that the block will be gone, and it will be gone. Because you, with your spirits inside, with your fullness of light, can do this. There is a reason why you have blocked yourself. There is a reason why you have blocked yourself. There is something you have to learn before you move forward, obviously. So therefore, take this opportunity and find out what that is. And then you can unblock yourself and move forward.
Okay.
Very good.
Next, the dude in space, I guess.
Dude in space, I love that name.
Yes, guys. Hello. Hello, Lakesh.
Hello, dude in space. Where at in space are you, dude?
Actually, you can call me you. Is the most appropriate reference, yes. I don't really have a question. I just wanted to say thanks for all the very helpful information you've given us all. It's been quite enlightening.
Thank you, you. Thank you for who you are as well, because that is important. We all play a very important role up here and down here and everywhere that we are. We should all play our perfect role in this ascension. And I know that you will. Yes. I like your smile. You look good. Yes.
Thank you.
I would like to invite Yahyel J to speak.
Yes. What was it? Jay.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I had an experience in August. I believe I channeled for the first time, and I just like to see if maybe I can get some confirmation from that. I believe I may have channeled a past and future life of mine.
It was a past life, not a future life. Usually, you do not channel future lives because they have already have been formed, but not in a way that you can see them. So, in the past, yes, you did channel a past life. You channeled a past life where many interesting things about it because it is associated with this life that you are living right now. Many things that you will learn from that life are important to you in this life. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Very good. And yes, you did. Channel a past life. And that is good. That is the beginning of channeling. That is the beginning of your awareness of your lesson in this world that you are in.
When I did it, I was actually tripping on mushrooms.
If you intended it to be a past life, or if you intended it to be something more spiritual, then that is why it became such.
Okay. I just wanted to know if I could channel more easier without tripping.
Well, let's see. Bashar says this. Once you have experienced what the trip is like, you no longer need the tool, which is mushrooms. You would only need to redo the experience. Do you understand that? So
yeah.
If you reach that experience during meditation, you do not need the mushrooms or the chemical that is harmful sometimes to the body. You just need the mental aspect of it. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
You do not need any kinds of drugs for that kind of experience. Now, some like the tool because it makes them feel like the tool is there, so I will get the same benefit from the tool. But even without the tool, you can still reach the benefit if you are within that means, because you do have the feelings are still in you, the memory of it is still with you, the understanding of the feeling is still with you, the opening of the channel of the brains and the perceptions are still with you, because once you have opened these perceptive channels Do they really close again? I think not. I think that you use them in a different way than when you used them when you were feeling high, is the word. You use them now in your regular life in a different way because they will always be with you. These experiences, these openings of channels are always there. After they are open, they do not close unless you wish them to close. Do you understand? Once you have opened them, it is difficult to close them, in fact.
Okay.
Pandora's box.
In some ways, Pandora's box is not quite accurate because that is all negative. But Pandora's box in the sense of good things coming out of it.
There was good things that came out first.
Yes, yes.
Just depends how many times you want to open the box, I guess.
Yes.
It's like opening the box with candy. You can't close it.
Yes. Until the candy's gone.
I wanted to invite people in present physically in this room to speak. Who wants to speak first?
I just want to do a quick follow-up about...
Yes. Yes. Ayon.
Namaste, Lakesh.
Namaste.
About to get to the same vibration as when you were on drugs.
Yes.
To remember how you were thinking, to like meditate on that and remember how you were feeling at that time.
Yes.
That would bring it back.
Yes, exactly.
Bring you to the same vibration.
Excellent. Yes, that is a good way to explain it. Thank you.
Okay. Any other way?
Oh. It is any way that you can bring back the experience. Some people are able to bring it back just by thinking about it. Other people would need an intentioned meditation. Other people would need the tool again until they realize that the tool is not necessary. But your belief system plays something in this. Because if you believe you need the tool, you still need it.
Yes. And of course, at the same time, to not really strive for it, to let it go.
Thank you.
Because I had this experience recently.
You were able to bring back the experience without the tool.
Yes.
Yes, it is possible.
But only once. And now that I do try, I have a problem to let go.
That's probably what you needed then. It was the confirmation that you could bring back the experience without the tool was enough for you to understand that you can do that at any time, and it wasn't necessary after that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Max, there's another new member, Thomas.
Oh, Thomas already spoke. I wanted to invite Arian to speak. Thomas,
okay.
Yeah. Arian?
Hi, just two things. First, I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, but I turned myself around.
That's what it's all about.
And that's what it's all about. But basically, I wanted to find out, I'm very excited for the first contact, so I'm wondering if anyone's got the true information about when the first contact is.
First contact is very interesting because everyone has a different idea of what first contact should be, first of all. And second of all, they have a different idea who's ready and who's not ready. And the third thing they have a problem with is where they're going to do it. And the next problem is they just don't know when would be the best time. There are many problems with first contact right now because nothing is been agreed upon. There was a time when it was close, but then another idea was thrown into the mix, and there it goes again. And so, first contact, my dear sir, will be soon as it can be. And that, saying that, I mean to say that next year, perhaps, but I'm not thinking that it will be next year, because those that are preparing it are still in turmoil about several different things. I am so glad, however, that they have gotten rid of the ideas of changing the sky colors and different ridiculous things like that in order to make us feel more calm or you feel more calm or whatever. That would not work anyway. But the idea of first contact, when it comes, will be a wonderful and beneficial thing. Frightening for many, but mostly beneficial. And I hope it comes soon.
Thank you.
Erika, would you like to speak?
I would like to say it's nice to be with you again. Being in the same room as you, I can feel my vibration raising.
Thank you. You're so sweet. That is very nice.
And I've had a year of learning to know myself, getting rid of a lot of garbage. I feel like I'm following the yellow brick road. Yes. I would just like to know if you have any messages for me.
Messages for you. You are actually moving forward very well, and you're in a happier place than you have been. Mm-hmm. So it is a good thing, and plus you are very proud of your children right now for some reason. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure why you're proud of them, but I feel that pride for your children in you right now, and I am happy for you that is good. And there is something. It just seems like you see a lot more positive things coming down the way right now than you did before, and that is a wonderful thing. And it is wonderful for you to join us today, because this will only reinforce all those things that you were thinking. Thank you. Because now that is why you were here, is for me to reinforce those thoughts within you that are very positive at this time. Mm-hmm. Very, very positive. Keep moving in that direction. You are a very positive person in your heart. And when things get you down, you feel guilty about feeling down. Do not feel guilty, but just say, I am human. I am human, and I will move forward. And it may take a couple nows, but you will get there. Your happiness is important. Your happiness is important. And don't feel guilty for feeling bad. Okay. That's not what feeling bad is about. Feeling bad is to let you appreciate all the wonderful things that are coming.
Thank you.
There you go.
John, would you like to speak?
Yes. Hi, Lakesh.
Hello.
Beautiful to be in your presence.
Thank you.
Oops, I lost my question.
That's okay.
I had a question about telepathy.
Yes.
Just curiosity. If a civilization is fully telepathic,
yes,
can you still have private thoughts?
Oh, certainly. Telepathy does not mean total exposure. Telepathy means that when you meet someone, you do not have to say hello. They can say hello with their emotions, a vision, a thought. It does not mean that you are delving into their soul. No, you are actually just seeing the outside of the perception, their intents, their goodness, and maybe a couple thoughts that are on their mind right at the moment. However, in order to see the full internal part of someone, you would have to lock chakras, and they would have to give you permission. So you would have to lock chakras, and you would have to be given permission to see those things that are within. So no, yes, the telepathy is beautiful. You can communicate without speaking, but you do not have to reveal everything about yourself. But many things are known about you when you meet someone telepathically. You'll know their nature. You'll know their emotional state. You'll know that if they are confused or upset or whatever things that is, but you will not know perhaps the reason why. Or you may not know what had happened to cause these emotions. But you will know these emotions, whereas on Earth, unless someone has a bad expression or whatever, they will not be able to tell sometimes if someone is hurting. But even if you find someone smiling a big smile and you're telepathic and they're telepathic, you will know that they are hurting if they are hurting. Is there any other question?
Yes, I believe Sean had a question.
Sean!
Hello, Lakesh. Infinite love and infinite blessings to you.
I love you, Sean. How are you?
I am very good. I have 2 questions. My first question is, have I been in telepathic contact with you in the past 2 weeks?
Yes.
And my second...
You speak to me quite a bit, more than anyone else, really. Not lots and lots, but you speak to me more than anyone else, and I do hear you, yes. And I appreciate the good thoughts that you send to me. I appreciate that.
And my second question is, thank you for that answer. My second question is, how is your granddaughter doing?
Oh, she is marvelous. She is at an age now. I have to say I'm a little sad because she is at an age now where I cannot spend so much time with her. She must start her pre-studies and learn what she is to be doing, because they're giving her many what you would call aptitude tests, and she is going to find out what area of study to move into first. So, but this will take some time because they do many, many aptitudes before they ask the child where they want to head first. And they let them know the results, and they let them know, you know, what things they feel would be good. However, the child has the final answer. Wherever they want to go first, they will go first, because this is their highest excitement at that time.
Lakesh, quickly to jump in on that, you were saying about the aptitude test.
Yes.
Surely if your civilization is completely telepathic, then you could cheat across. You could have friends and you'd be like, here's the answers, pass it across the table kind of thing.
But cheating is still cheating. So in order to give the most positive and non-biased opinions, tests are the best. Let me tell you why. Because I see many things in my granddaughter, and I would choose one for her that I thought would be her greatest resonance. It may not be. But if I were to look at her, I see things that I think she would be great doing. But yet, if someone unbiased takes these tests for her, gives her these tests, and lets her do the deciding at the end, even after all the knowledge is acquired, it turns out that their highest resonance, they do well there, but they finally, eventually get to the area where they are most happy and satisfied, and this is what we are looking for. They must find their own route. We cannot form it for them. There are lessons for them to be learned in their life for not choosing the exact right one. Do you understand? So, yeah. Even on our planet, there are lessons to be learned through the lives, so that when we come back in our next life, we will be understanding of the lessons that we have learned through our chakras. They come. Do you understand?
Yeah, absolutely. Wonderful. Thank you, Lakesh.
You're welcome.
Hey, Lakesh.
Hey, Kelly.
It's Caitlin, but you know, I have different names all over, so.
You 3 different names. Okay, Caitlin, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a question. It's kind of like lovey-dovey, but
That's always a wonderful question. Yes, I like it.
Yeah, I've been having these astral projections or dreams of this guy that I kind of know in reality. I never really spoke to, like, I have, but when he has spoken to me, it's like he approached me kind of, but I've been having like these astral projections where like I'm with him and it's kind of like we're in a relationship or something. He's like all flirty and stuff, but like, what does that mean? Like I literally every night keep having these astral projections, and it just like I don't know what it means. Does that mean something?
Yes, it does have a meaning. I'm not sure that you want everyone to know what it means, but I'll tell you just on the edge what it means. It means that you need some physical love. You need some touch. You need some comfort, and you need some holding. There is something happened not long ago that makes you long for these kind of things right now. And that is all right. That is lovey-dovey, that's very right. But without those things, then the dreams seem to help you get through this without the touch and the lovey-doveyness. Because this person is actually touching you and holding you and making you feel better, or at least speaking to you about touching you. So it is a need within you that all humans, all aliens, for the most part, not all, there are a couple insectoids that don't need to touch, but they do need to scratch each other. But they do, this is a time where you need some affection.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of like, what does this mean? Like, why is it him? You know, like he's cute, but I don't know what that means.
He is someone that resonates well with you. You have created someone that resonates well with you, so that affection can be working.
Ah, so that's like kind of like a sign that like, hey, this is a guy that's kind of compatible with you.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Now I just have to work on how the hell to approach him, I guess. I don't know how to do that. I'm scared.
Do not be frightened. Because you will find that as you have created him, he is.
Ah, I see. Thank you.
You are welcome.
And also, telepathy.
Yes.
I feel like I have developed it really well. I don't usually use it that much because of like I'm busy, but I've developed it to the point where I can touch the beings, you know. So I was wondering, since I can touch them, does that mean like I can literally like if I developed telepathy enough, would I be able to like taste things or something? Because if I could touch them, that's kind of an extreme thing for me. I mean.
Telepathy goes as far as you let it go. Now, to taste things, I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Like, taste and smell, you know, like those senses, like if
yes.
like
someone sent you a vision from their telepathy, you will, if they have those parts added to it, you will definitely smell, feel, hear those things. They can send you pictures and small snippets of movies or videos or whatever you want to call it. It seems like that. You're watching a small snippet. It won't last very long, but you will be able to taste, feel, touch, and it will be part of you for that few moments that it is running, that they've sent it out. You understand? So yes, you will be able to taste, feel, smell, yes. It depends on how good the telepath is at visualizing and creating.
Yeah, I just enjoy hearing and touching, like just holding people's the celestial beings' hands, because I love it. Like some of you guys feel kind of funny, like kind of like Jello, but it's cute. I love it.
There's always room for Jello.
Yeah.
I think I heard that once, but. Yes, see, right there again, you are touching. You have a great need for touch and being touched at this time.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll talk to you in the future though, with telepathy, because whenever I talk to you, you're always like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like,
"Oh, Caitlin, you are so sweet. You are very pure in many senses. So I like that."
Thank you.
You're welcome. How are the elementals treating you?
Well, they're giggling at me a lot because they know what's going on in my life. But I just spoke to you about.
Let them touch you. Yes.
Yeah.
They are because you need touch, and they know what kind of touch you need. So. Elementals are sweet, but they're not dumb.
Oh no, they enjoy playing with my cat a lot, and my cat, he's at the point where he's trying to hide in the closet, so he tries opening it. It's funny though.
He does really like them though.
Yeah, he just has that tough guy act on, you know, so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, thank you, Kate.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay. Hello, Lakesh. This is Sabrina.
Sabrina.
How are you?
How are you?
Good, good. I have a few questions from other people.
Ah, yes.
So I'll start with Olivia. Do you know her?
I could know her. Maybe.
Okay, it's Olivia Paris.
Yes, I know who Olivia
Okay.
is.
All right. She's been having this reoccurring dream for about 4 to 5 months. And in the dream, there's lots of activity, and oftentimes I'm in the water. I'm just baffled because it's the same place, and it's every single night for months now, even when I take a nap. When I wake up, she says, I'm just confused because until now my dream life was different. But the last time she said she was facing me, and we were in prayer.
Yes, that was the guided meditation, perhaps in the colonies. Also, they have added a swimming pool to the colonies because it has been found that that is the greatest form of exercise for humans. So she has been spending some time in the second colony in the swimming pool. So that is one thing that she is doing. However, she has been to the telepathic colony as well. So this is part of what she is seeing, and the prayers are the guided meditation that happen before every class. Although I'm not there, I can come holographically and look in on some of the classes. They let me do that. But I have not been there in the flesh.
Okay, so that's her reoccurring dream, because she doesn't remember anything else but that one.
Yes, I think she does like to swim, and so that is a memory from the colonies.
Okay, because she says there was also mountains and a building.
That I do not know about. Hold on. Perhaps. I do not know where the mountains and buildings come from, but I would ask maybe to Kerr about that. But I do know the swimming pool is probably from the second colony.
Okay. Now I have one from Troy.
Sabrina,
Hmm?
can we just let Angela speak before you take? Because she has been wanting to speak for a couple of times, and she always disconnects.
Okay. It doesn't matter to me. Who's next?
My question is, I felt a couple aliens around me. I'm just wondering who they are and kind of what they are doing around me.
When did you feel them? Today? Or was it yesterday?
They just recently, I feel them around me.
Yes, they're there right now. When you flash on, they're in the background. So, yes, you do have a couple aliens around you. They've been with you, what, 4 or 5 days now? Or maybe you've only felt them for a couple of days. But they've been there for about 4 days, they said, and 4 or 5 days, your time. And they're just watching you. There was some situation at your work that you were training children. Is this something that you do? Teach children?
Yes, I work at a school.
Very good. Then they were watching your technique on training children, and at nighttime they were wondering what you do on your spare time. But they were there in your classroom. That is why they're mostly around you right now.
That's very interesting. My second question is just in regards to a relationship. Kind of interested in someone. Can you tell me anything about it?
A relationship. There is one moment, please. Let me think about that one. Oh, yes. What would you like to know about that? What is the thing about the relationship you want to know? It is something that's fairly new to you, is it not?
It is fairly new, and
Yeah.
I was wondering if you had any information that you could give me on it.
At this time, I know that it is fairly new and that it is just still in early stages, but there is
An
I will
acquaintance.
speak to you about that in a more personal situation. Yes, there is some good things and some bad things there. That is what I must say. Good things and bad things, but mostly good. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But that was about that some other time.
I don't have anything else to say right now.
Very good.
Okay.
Sabrina.
Yes. Troy Cotran.
Yes.
He had a. Yes.
And how you deal with.
He had.
Yeah, but he knows you work at a school.
No, the aliens are.
Angela, can you mute yourself, please? Okay. So he said last night I had. Oh wait, not that one. He told me I could skip that one. In 1979, on a spiritual retreat to a cabin on Lake Coeur d'Alene in Idaho, I think I experienced an encounter with two Pleiadians. Can you confirm whether or not this happened? And if so, what it actually took place there? I never been able to recall the full event.
You were on. What lake were you on? What lake was that?
Lake Coeur d'Alene.
Coeur d'Alene. And what state is that in their country?
Idaho.
Idaho. One moment. You did meet two aliens, but they erased your memory because they did not want you to remember that you met them. However, you still did. But that is all right. It was nothing bad. They were doing soil samples and a few other testings on some interesting things because that area is actually volcanic at one point, I believe, and they were checking something out. So I do not know the full story there because they are Pleiadians and they do not tell me everything. So I can only tell you what I know, and that it was them, that they did not want you to see them, though. But you did. You remember them.
So were they Pleiadian, or they don't want you to say that?
Yes, they were Pleiadian.
Oh, okay. Another question he had, he had asked for DNA upgrade and the implant, and he wanted to know if he also visits the colonies physically. I don't know if you can answer that, but.
𝗪𝗓 is the one to let you know about the hybridization program, but
Okay.
I can tell you that you have been to the colony because I saw you once. Yes.
Okay.
That I can. That part I know.
All right. I'll leave the rest for 𝗪𝗓 then. Just a quick question from me, Lakesh. Yesterday, I believe I channeled an entity. I was in the car, and I'm not sure for what civilization.
You were in the car? One moment. Are you sure it was not an angel?
I'm not sure.
I believe you seem to do angels in the car. Because you're moving and they like to be moving when they talk to people. So sometimes I believe it was an angel, but I don't know who. Let's see who. They are not giving their name right now, but it was an angelic spirit that you were. Yes, it was angelic. Yes. Oops.
Oh.
Change position there for a minute.
Oh, okay. And then I've been speaking this language lately, and I was wondering if you could just tell me real quick what.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Takara no rua karia kataria katariano no kurua katiaria kuatariana na kurua kata aturua kataria na kura katiaria yaku oria yoku.
Oh yes, it's an offshoot of Arcturian, but it's not Arcturian. But it is like a Fendorian language.
Oh, okay, because they've been around me lately, so.
Fendorians? Yes, that's a Fendorian language. Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Hyen?
Hyen.
Actually, they agreed that I could go first.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Hi, Lakesh. This is Safira.
Hi, Safira.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
Thank you very much. I have a general question and a personal question. The personal question is, about a month ago, I had like a round spot of blood on my pillow, but no sign of anything from me, like anything that would happen to me or my head or anything. And I was wondering if anyone had done any work on me, any of my the ET realm. If you could.
There was a small thing. They removed one implant and replaced it. Perhaps the lot of blood was before the removal, because there would be no blood for the replacement.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah, why? Well, I didn't see anything on my head or anything that would have led.
No, I did not find anything. No, a spot of blood will come out with the removal, and that is all.
Oh, I see. It came out with removal. Okay. So the new implant is for what?
It was just replaced. They gave you a better, more advanced implant.
Is that the implants that people can transport physically with at some point?
Of course, everyone has those now. Yes.
Oh, awesome. Okay. And I haven't had any dreams of being on the colonies. Am I still going?
Yes, a lot of people have not had. Those that have memories of the colony have good, fairly clear memories at this time, and those that are not having any recollection of the colony are still being affected by the reformulation of the last thought being put back into the head. But do not worry, that will change. So.
Okay. And I would like to be part of the 4th channeling colony. Am I going there at all?
You will be going there. I haven't seen you there, though.
Yeah. Where? Do you remember where you've seen me lately? Or have you?
Mostly in Colony 1 and 2.
Okay. That's good. All right. I have my general question is this. Chakir mentioned that all of the civilizations around us, the ET civilizations, have started in. Can you hear me? There's a lot of noise. Oh, Lakesh, are you still there?
Yes, I am here.
Okay, that there's that all the civilizations started as 3D and ascended, and I was curious in your civilization if that was the case. Who helped you ascend? Was it somebody like Jesus? Was it other teachers? Who helped?
Other than Jesus, but it was someone similar. But there are more than one saviors that go around to different planets, and as per usual, at the beginnings things were very dark and moving forward. But then awareness came, and then there had to be teaching for a direction, and that is when our particular master came in.
Oh, okay. And is it something like on the earth we say that we have to go through Jesus to be resurrected or saved? Was it like that as well?
Let me put it this way. Whenever someone comes with that message, then others believe that you have to go through them to become saved. That person does not say it. It is those around them that put that stigma upon them because of their wisdom. It is those around them that say, this is the Messiah. This is the person you must listen to. This is that person. Now, I know they have recorded that Jesus said that he was he agreed that he was the Savior. That was not true. He did not agree to that. But others around him believed it. Now,
yes.
Now on our planet it happened the same. There's many people that believed that this person could save the world, and so they put that stigma on them. And therefore, that stigma lasted for many, many thousands of years.
I see. And so how did the ascension actually happen? Did you have to go through a lot of darkness and catastrophe before ascension?
The ascension happens as it happens. When a people is ready to grow and they get help from others, yes, other planets and species helped us as well. So it is just something that the universe does for its children. Each of its planets has its time of a specific, particular, important growth, and the universe helps with that.
Okay. And when you were born, Lakesh, how far ahead was the ascension already established on your planet? Were you born into an ascended planet?
It was finished. The ascension, okay. I was born into telepathy.
Okay. That's awesome. Okay, can you name the person who helped you, your planet, the master, the teacher?
Did you not hear?
Oh no, I was wondering if you had could mention the name of the master who helped your planet ascend.
Kel Frost.
Okay. And was it just a man, or was it a man and a woman, or male, female, or how was that?
It was a male, but he had a female counterpart eventually. It was not original to his birth, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, women helped him, men helped him. He had many attachments, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you, Lakesh.
You're welcome.
It's good to see you. Namaste.
Very good.
Thank you.
Jasmina, do you have any questions?
I have to go very.
Yes, hello.
Hello, Jasmina.
Hello, how? Much love to you.
Much love to you as well.
I was just wondering if you have any questions, messages for me.
At this time, one moment. I do not right now. There may be one coming, but it is not ready yet.
All right.
You're in the time right now that a message may not be a good thing for you at the moment. So in a little while, perhaps a month down the road, a message may be good for you. But you're going through something now where a message is not good for you at this time.
Okay. So then I just want to ask you if I'm still going to the colony.
Are you going to the colony? Is that what you said? I did not hear.
Yes, I want. If I'm still going to the colonies, yes.
Yes, you are. The Kerr will know how many times. I do not know how many times, but you have been in colony 1 and 2 for sure, and perhaps even 4. But I know of 1 and 2 for sure.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I must go very shortly.
Thank you.
One
This
more
is
question.
Hayan.
Hello?
Hello, this is Hayan.
Hayan. Yes.
Yes. Have I been getting new, what's this, for teleportation? This implants.
Teleportation. You have the teleportation device, yes. It is in your...
I have something new in my left side of my left leg.
Ah.
And my brother also got that on the same night. We woke up and we both had a mark or something.
On the left side under the knee?
No, upper leg.
Upper leg. One moment, I'll check and see what that is. I do not know it right offhand. It would appear to be, but I cannot say for sure. It looks like reptilian, but I do not. I will ask to Kerr. One moment. I cannot speak Lyran that well. Yeah. But you can understand me. I'm so glad. I hear insectoids. She is not sure if it is reptilian. She will look into it and get back to you on that. Jim will send you a text.
Okay.
They do not know exactly what that is right now.
Yeah, yeah.
But both of you have it, so it must be something interesting. So we will look into that.
Yeah, I thought so as well. Okay, general thing. How is the other colonies, or I mean the Ashtar Command or the Federation of Light? They probably know about us. What do they think about us? Do they?
They know that we resonate well, this human colony. However, they're not sure if they want to be part of it yet, and I'll tell you why. Because it is so different than what they're used to. It is a different format for expressing feelings and understandings. You understand? It's closer knit than they could ever possibly wish to be. And in some ways, they don't want to destroy that. So they actually like the personalization part of it. However, I believe that they will become part of you eventually. And I believe they resonate with you very well. And as JC has said, they do have many communications with human colony. They do. Many of them do. Many of those 13,000 people come and look and check us out and check you out and check out the different things that are there. Yes.
I would think that they would communicate in some way. Well, it seemed because I seem to have a connection with them also.
Yes. They connect on a one-to-one basis and not as a group.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Lakesh, this is 𝗪𝗘𝗕𝗓𝗧.
What?
Hello.
Hello, who is speaking?
This is 𝗪𝗘𝗕𝗓𝗧.
Oh, aloha. How are you?
How are you? I need to have any messages for me, please.
Your work is going well. Let's see.
Telepathy, messages, channeling, anything of this.
You are, yes, you are thinking about your channeling situation sometimes. You would like to learn how to channel. You will be going to the colonies to learn this, and this will happen for you. Right now, you are still fairly new at a job, and it is going well. Have you met someone just recently?
Regarding what job?
No, I meant relationship-wise.
No, haven't met anybody.
Interesting. Because there is someone there.
Someone I know, someone new, or someone that I know already?
I can tell you that there is someone around you that is interested. I do not know if you are interested in them, though. But they are interested in you. That is all I can tell you.
Okay. And how is my kids?
Your what?
My kids, my Aditya and the girl, Aline.
They are very well.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I must go now.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Lakesh.
I must go, yes.
Thank you, Lakesh.
Namaste, everybody.
Namaste.
Thank you, Lakesh.
Much love.
Nice
Namaste.
talking to you.
It's been fun. I haven't spoken to you for a long time.
I know. Come again.
Thank you. Hello. Water.
Hi, Jim.
Welcome back, Jim.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you. How are you?
How are you?
Hello, Jim.
Good, I'm doing very well. Doing very
Good.
well. How is everybody doing out there?
Good.
Very
Hello,
good.
yeah.
Lakesh must have stayed quite a while.
The whole time.
Yes. Yes. I'm glad he came. I missed him.
Good. Lakesh hasn't been here in a while, and somebody requested him, I think. Yeah. So, but wonderful. Is there anything else anybody needs to talk about, or do you want to?
Yeah, I need to know something. Last time we were talking about the fourth dimension, and we are in 3 or 4 dimension. It depends. Are we in a yo-yo state? Sometimes we feel we're in the 4th, and then we're going down to the 3rd. What's going on?
Well, you mentioned vibrations fluctuate, and everybody does have their own vibration. However, when you pull through, when you're grounded and pull through the 3rd dimension into the 4th, then you're actually the strongest. That's when you're the strongest, because you're attached to both dimensions, and you're able to communicate back and forth between the both of them. Now, if you become ungrounded and you come back to the 3rd or stay in the 4th dimension, you don't feel like you're communicating well. You don't feel like you're all together, because you need to get that grounding for everything to be good. Now, if you fall back into the 3rd dimension and you're not in the 4th dimension at all, which is many people on Earth, many people that are like business-minded and things like that have businesses and things that keep them right close to the Earth and their thoughts close to everything that's 3rd dimensional. You can pull back up because you're still grounded. But if you're in the 3rd dimension and you're not grounded and you're not in the 4th dimension, you're more likely to be ADD, HDD, or whatever, all those things, have some kind of mental function that doesn't work properly.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So all of those children that have all those attention deficit disorders.
Right. They're not grounded. They come from ungrounded situations, and they're not 4th dimensional, so they're stuck with a disconnect with their brain to the Earth.
Oh, that's interesting. So how do we help them?
You help them by explaining how to be grounded, and giving them things to do that bring them to a place of where they have to think about who they are and what they're doing right where they are, like studying, thinking, learning things, playing games, anything that will connect them to their thought processes properly.
Oh, okay. Jim, by any chance, do you know from what planet are the Fendorians? Because I can't find anything on the internet. I don't know if I'm not spelling it correctly.
I don't even know how to spell it either. Fendorians are very, very high, and they just recently started to talk about them because they're just recently interested in the Earth. They've been to the Earth many times, 1,000 years ago or whatever, but they're now starting to reconnect with the Earth in the thought that we're doing ascension, and so they're sort of interested in that.
Oh, okay, because Sean is very interested in talking with one, and I've been trying to find information, but I haven't been able to.
I can tell you what one of them looks like.
Okay.
Actually, just like Earth, they have several different looks, but one look is that they're short. They have human-like faces, only it looks like there's plaster on them. White plaster. It looks like white plastered face. But it's an interesting face. It's human with very dark eyes and like a white plastery on the face. That's one look.
Okay. All right.
They do have sort of a human look. They're short, though. They're very short. They have a human sort of look, but different things on the faces.
So are they in the same dimension as the Arcturians?
Yes, the Arcturians. They're around the same kind of dimension, yes.
Okay. All right, now I would assume that they interact in some way.
Yes. All right.
Yeah, because I definitely have been feeling their presence lately. Also, so.
Excellent. A lot of people have asked about Fendorians lately, which is interesting because they're just now starting to get come back into our space. So.
Yeah. I know Sean would love to speak to a Fendorian.
I think I would actually blow up, like literally just blow up.
Glow? That would be cool to glow. Love that. I do not know when they're going to be reaching Earth again, but I know that some people have been seeing visions of them, things of that nature. So, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, did you want to start the closing procedures since it's
Yes.
noon already?
Yes. Let's. Do you want me to do the prayer?
Yes, Sabrina, will you do the prayer?
Okay.
Anybody else that wants to add to it, feel free, because if it resonates with you that you want to say something, then I think you should. So, if you're in a prayerful mood, that's great.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay. Tokotonoria kariakata no skuru toko. Kosorotono no kuskuru kotokurua. Tona kaliakati yosokotono no ko. Oliakata niakato sariakotokono. Orianana kyotokuluku siatatono. Oliania siakato sialaka. Uno sariakatono. Olia sananio. Onturuko sarakatono. Oliana asukutu tataniuku. Olutu sarakatananaka tuaka. Iyutu anukuru. Tutu sakati yutu sanaku. Turianuku. Tanuku. Alatu sakutukutu. Atu.
The interpretation to that is, you have many visions and dreams, but you do not put any energy into them, so they cannot become reality. But this dream that you are living now, please put your energy into it so that your reality can become that of enlightenment and move forward in the spaces that are coming to you. And I understand that it is hard to see a vision without letting it go with a thought, because it does not seem real. But you see, your energy is what makes it real. And so take your energy and make those things in your life real that need to be real at this time. You can bring yourself up, you can flower, but not if you don't believe, and not if you do not have the energy. So find yourself in a place of energy to make your realities from those things that are not real.
Thank you, Jim. Does anybody else have something to say? Okay. It seems nobody else has anything to say, so unless somebody that's sitting next to you might want to say something.
Anybody in the room here?
Okay.
I have a little leftover Lakesh in me, I think.
Okay, so
have a great day.
Have a great day, everybody. And
thank you.
Thank you all for coming, and those that
Have a
visited
good day.
Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, new people, and everything.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you very much. Everyone have a great day.
Everybody have a
Okay.
great day. Now I have to figure out how to do this.
You just
Oh,
you
it's
just see where the phone is. You just leave.
Yeah. The thing is, I have to get my mouse down to where it says stop the.
Yes, the stop the live. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try my leg here. Oh, here we go.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I don't think my leg's big enough. Okay. I think
5 minutes later. Bye-bye.
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 Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Now you need to.
The monitor was upside down. There you go.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
now you need to hang up.
Yeah.